it's me again. So I don't know if anybody can help me out here, because I'm not getting any of my comments on my page. So if you can let me know if you are actually here, I will be very, very grateful for that. Right, is anybody there that wants to come on my live? Right, is anybody there? Could you please drop a comment in the box? I'm here to do you some free card readings if you wish. But again, I'm not getting any messages, so it's very funny. Ah, right. Now, I have messages here. So, Oksana, hello, lovely. Are you there? For some reason, I'm not getting no comments. Bring them to camera. Add. Right, I mean, it's really bizarre because I'm not getting any comments on this phone and I don't know why, but I'm getting them on this one. So let me turn myself off because I don't want to hear myself. Okay, so I have card readings here, and if you need a card for some reason, if anybody can help me with that, because I haven't got a clue. I'm feeling a bit down today and heavy in my stomach. Ooh. It's not working. I'm on... Okay, Oksana, so you're feeling a bit down today and you're feeling a little bit heavy in your stomach. So with that, I'm going to go with Archangel Gabriel for that, my lovely. If you want to, if anybody, I went on Transcendent Soul Academy to go live, and for some reason I'm not getting any comments on this phone. I'm getting them on this phone, but I'm not getting them on that one. So please excuse me if I keep looking down and not at the camera, because I'm looking to see who wants cards. Okay, so Oksana, like a bit of anxiety, no idea why, because it's such a positive big shift. Such a positive, I've had such a positive big shift. Okay, so with this big shift that you've had, Oksana, have you actually embedded a new belief in there? Have you, you know, because when we move into a shift, it's like we've left with a big hole, if you like. It's like literally like you've left with a big hole. So have you embedded your new belief that's going to take the place of the old one that is no longer needed? Can you answer that, lovely? Okay, so ask for what you want. Okay, always get the message we want, don't we? So ask for what you want. Clear communication with yourself, with God, and with others helps you avoid understanding and speeds up the process of answered prayers. Okay. Hi, Sarah. For you joining, thanks for joining. I'm watching this phone because on the phone that I'm on live, I'm not getting any notifications. So I'm watching this phone, and no, I'm not being rude, okay? So with that, Oksana, you know, in the past I found like before I got like crystal clear on what I wanted to do, I would put some wheels in motions, but if the universe knows it's not right for you, that won't appear. You know, you just got to let that bit go and then carry on with what you solely want. It's like if you're not in soul alignment, if your heart's telling you one thing, but your head's telling you another, and you're trying mixed emotions, nothing is going to come through. So what is it you truly want? What is it that your heart truly desires? What is it that's going to help you succeed in what you want to do? And then ask for it with clear intentions, with true intentions, with love from your heart and soul. Literally just put your hands out and ask for it, yeah? And then keep embedding in it. Embed it further. Do your affirmations, do your journaling. You know, say you're grateful for the day, put a meditation on and re-litigate the words of what you want as you're falling asleep, because as we fall asleep, our mind is still working, but it's fresh, it's clear, there's nothing going in, only what you are putting in there. Okay, so what is it? I want to ask you, what is it? It definitely feels like emotions are mixed at the moment. Manifestation. I always get stuck on that part. Yeah, you do seem to struggle on that, even when we were working together. Yeah, so maybe this is where you want to go then. Okay, so if you're feeling like you've got this big gap in your life and you feel like you've hit the brick wall, this is your time now to sit with peace and embed your new beliefs. What is it that you really want? Yeah. And just remember, the only thing that holds us back is fear. Yeah, and when you fear something, what happens? Your chitter chatter starts. Your subconscious mind and your turns into your best friend and tries to talk you out of it. It tries to say to you, you're never going to do this, nobody's going to believe in you, who wants to listen to your story anyway, you're just talking a load of jiggle jaggle. You know, that fear will want to keep you in the safe zone. It doesn't want to work, it doesn't want you to go any further because it's happy being the everyday, like a little choo-choo train, just going along the path of calm. But it's not calm you want. If you want to succeed further, if you want to get further in life, then you have to take the step. Okay, beautiful. I hope that helps. Also weird with my nightmare last night. Yes, you said about your nightmare. But I do feel that's that nightmare where you said about that, you know, being picked up and carried away. I do feel like that's you being picked up and carried away into a new dimension in your life. And you know, as well as anybody, you know, everybody can say to you what to do, where to go, but the soul work comes from you, because nobody else knows what's in your soul, only you. Okay, we can all help go through the emotions. You know, we can tune into each other, but it's you that has to do the soul work. Nobody else can put you there where you want to be. Okay, and whoever says they can, then they can't, because they can help you, they can guide you, they can support you, they can help you get to the beliefs that no longer need to be there, and help you and guide you and support you to create new ones. But it's down to you to do the soul work. Okay, hi Tracy. Yes, you can have a card. I am looking down at this phone because I'm not getting any messages on there, so please bear with me, guys. I hope that helps, Oksana. Is there anything else you want to know? If there is, please private message me. Or yes, I'm very well, Sarah, thank you. I'm just catching up with my messages. So if there's anybody else that wants a card, please say yes, Alison, in the box. I feel like Tracy wanted one. Is Tracy? Yes. Hi, Tracy. So you're very welcome, Oksana. Hope you safely arrived in your destination today. I'm getting a message from the spirits. Hi Brenda, how are you, darling? So Tracy. Tracy, how are you feeling today? Because I'm feeling very, very confused right now. As I tune into you and tune into your name and ask what a message is here for you, I feel very confused. It's like, yes, I'm very well, thank you, Brenda. Very, very well. Very excited to have my new program just now released today, which is exciting. I feel okay. You feel okay. I just feel like you're very confused. I've got like a confused feeling inside of me. But let's go with this reading and see what it says. So your first card is nature. Okay, Tracy, so nature. This is the time to absorb the healing properties from nature that has to offer. So like, you know, when you go out for a walk, it's just so serene, it's so in the tranquility, just breathe in and breathe out, you know, you just nurture yourself. Your mind and body and soul need nourishment, energy and strength. Nature must, I'm getting the feeling, just as I'm reading that, I had to pause there because I'm getting the feeling to tell you to do some self-care, to allow yourself a little bit of TLC. Yeah, I don't feel like you're giving yourself enough TLC, if that makes sense. Take time to connect and spend some quality time outdoors. So with this one, like, you see the beautiful butterfly and all the goodness coming up from the earth. So yeah, you don't give you enough time. Yeah, I do feel like that. And as I say that with the Mother Earth and that, and all connecting to you, I'm getting the message to take your shoes off and ground yourself a bit more. Feel like you're floating here, there and everywhere and don't know where you're going. So I feel like take your shoes off and walk on the grass and embed yourself and ground your body, ground your aura with nature. Bond with nature. Feel the goodness that comes from the nature around you. Feel what the grass under your feet. It just takes you to another level. That's what I'm getting told. Just to take you to another level of tranquility, peace and love for yourself. Because I do feel like you don't give yourself enough love, self-love and self-care. Okay? And then it says stay connected. Stay connected. We are all born connected to spirit, often known as the divine source. Yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to source. I'm going to see what the bottom card is. I'm getting called to give you the bottom card as well. So this one here, stay connected with source. Okay, now the limitations that we put on ourselves, these cards are very connected, because the limitations that you put on yourself through life, you know, and it is the normal. We grow up, we leave school, we grow up, we get a job, we have children, we look after the husbands, the boyfriends, sick parents, and somewhere along the line you forget about you, Tracy. You just forget about who Tracy is. What does Tracy want and what are her needs? Because we're too busy give, that we just not got even no time to receive. Does that make sense? It's like nobody, yeah, it feels like nobody, you know, when you sit there and you think, nobody gives me a bunch of flowers, nobody cares, nobody says I look nice, nobody gives me compliments. Well, why not give them to yourself? Yeah? Why not say to yourself, there you go, Tracy, have these bunch of flowers. You are doing amazing. You are doing so beautiful. Get your little moisturising things on your hands and your feet. Have a little spa day. Lay in the bath with all your bubbles and some candles. Just have you time. If you've got small children, I don't know whether you have, lock the door. Put your music on. Say to your partner or whoever you're with, I'm going to have 10 minutes by myself. Yeah? Because we get all stuck with these limitations, that we believe that there's no time, we need to dash here and dash there and get everything done. And then when it comes to bedtime, well, even before bedtime, you sit in the chair, you're absolutely exhausted and you think, where the hell is my bloody day gone? My son got diagnosed with diabetes just a year ago, and since then it's been difficult. I have another 2 children that I look after, and I totally agree with you. I have let myself go generally, but don't give myself a minute. Yeah, and do you know what? God bless your son that's got diabetes. It must be, you know, for your children to be diagnosed with something or anything to happen with your children or anybody of your loved ones, it just rumbles your world apart. It just shakes you up like a bag of marbles and you just don't know where to go. So I put my soul and my heart out to you, Tracy, yeah? And I honestly do, with my hand on my heart. And, you know, but if you're not on the health, if you're not giving yourself the TLC, who else is going to give you the TLC? If you're not feeling the care and the warmth and the love for yourself, then it's not going to come back to you in any way, shape or form. Does that make sense? We need to nourish ourselves. We are precious human beings, and you are too. We are all precious human beings. And the self-love and self-care that we need to give ourselves, oh, we just need to breathe. You just need to breathe. I'm getting that you'll feel very, you know, out of breath because you just rush. Even if you just have a cup of tea and have a little gas bag with your mates, you know, even if you just arrange to have a coffee or just go for a walk with somebody or just by yourself. I love to walk by myself. You know, I've got dogs, but sometimes I still think I'm going to leave you at home because I want to just walk by myself. And, you know, it's just amazing, absolutely amazing. My life is like a whirlwind. I feel it. I feel like you're stuck in it and all. I feel like you're whizzing around. A bit like on in my Transcend Soul Academy. I don't know whether you're in there, but I've just done a live in there as well. And it's a bit like you're going around and you've got no destination. Yeah, it's like an aeroplane that's just whizzing round and round and round and round and round. And if you haven't got a destination, or if you haven't got an end thing that you're working towards, you're going to keep going around. You're going to keep feeling dizzy. You're going to feel like you're always in a whirlwind because you don't know where you're going. Because you're busy, and you forget about yourself. Yeah, you forget about yourself, and it's hard. It is hard, you know, because all you want to do is love everybody else, make sure everybody else is right. They're your children, you're their mother, you brought them into the world. Of course, you're going to deliver, okay? But when your children grow up and you've given all your soul to those, and they've gone off and they've branched off into their own life, you're going to be left there, yeah? You're going to be left there lonely and still feeling like empty. And I say all these words with love, but you need to fill the emptiness up with love for yourself. Yeah? And I can sit here and say it because I did it for years. I did it for years, yeah? And, you know, being a life coach, that is why I love my job, because I have been a person that's been in every single situation that I can help others with. So yeah, please fill yourself up with love. Let's see what this bottom card, oh my God. There we go. Just ask. There are many here in Spirit World that can assist you at this time. We are made up of divine source. Our loved ones, friends, guides, angels, and spirit helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask for help. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah? Now you can just have a coffee with your friend and ask for help. You can give them a call. You can, I mean, on my other group, I went to this group this week, and I got called there. My intuition took me there, and it was a beautiful group of people. And as I sat there, every single one of them had their stories was just my life, how it was before I became a coach and worked through my soul and stopped myself from being that busy person, that people pleaser. And it was amazing to see all that. They were beautiful people. And it was amazing to know that there's still people out there. There's people out there that feel the way you do, and it's good to share. It's good to share. Yes, if you want to go deeper and find out why you're doing this or this, why you don't give yourself any self-love, you know, not self-love, but self-care, and forget about yourself. Yes, by all means, you can work with people. There's people out there. You can jump on a call with me or work with me on my new program or whatever, or don't. It's entirely up to the person, but just give yourself some self-love, okay? And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Give yourself some self-love, have a cup of tea, sit in the garden, look at the world as the clouds go by, bring yourself back to you. Just take 5 minutes. Even on your watch, you can get an app, a breathe app, for 10 minutes. Just sit and breathe, because I do feel like you're really in your soul. Hope that helps, beautiful. Life is like a whirlwind. And sending so much love to your son and your other 2 children too. It's very difficult when you've got a child that's ill. You're very welcome, beautiful. Thank you for joining me. Take care. If you think this video will help anybody, please share for me. Please drop me a comment and a review in a Google or in one of my groups. I always love a nice review, spreading the world around. So take care of you, beautiful girl. Hope you have a lovely day for the rest of the day. Oh, I feel so breathless. Hi, Paul. Yes, of course you can, my lovely. I'm just seeing. Right, so Paul's next, and then if anybody else wants a card, please may I have a card, Alison, or send me some love hearts. Thank you, Tracy. And I will do you a card. Paul. I feel like you've got this spiritual card as well, Paul, if I'm honest. Yes, Sarah, you're next, my lovely. Okay. Okay, what we got? Ooh, 2 cards there, Paul. So, I feel like they're the same cards as us. I'll just give that other lady as well. How bizarre is that? Because I shuffled them. Right, let's have a look at these. Okay. Okay, Paul, so caregiver. I'm going to show you that. So can you see all the hands and all the loving heart of there? It's like you're giving all your care. Because I also got these 2 cards, which I'll just give to the other lady as well, but I shuffled them, as you see, and they fell out as well. So I feel like these are connected to you, as in you need to connect to your nature and stay connected, and like go out and do a little bit more, because I feel like you've secluded yourself, like not coming out your room or not doing something, like because of COVID. I just feel all achy on my shoulders and that. Do you know what I mean? Like something's pressing down on you and holding you back. And then it says caregiver. So I'm thinking, are you doing really loads of caregiving, but not to yourself, if that makes sense? Because it says, we are here for you, and Spirit has its own way of reorganising the care and the love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives. Just as you've received care and love at the start of your life, caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. So with those 2 cards there, stay connected to your heart and soul, and get out in the nature more and connect to the world around you, because I do feel like there's something pressure, you know, something holding you back and you're too frightened to go out. Whether this is because of what COVID's done to people, because it has scared a lot of people, whether it's that you're just getting out a bit more, I don't know, but I've just got that really bad pressure. So I don't know whether you've hurt your shoulders or you've pulled a muscle or something. And then it says intuitive nudges. Okay, so intuitive nudges. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe and the divine spirit. So the intuitive nudges, so when you get a nudge to go here or go there, or if you're in a circumstance or a situation and it doesn't feel right and you've got that knot in your stomach and you think, oh, don't know, listen to it. See where it needs to take you. Don't just brush it off and sweep it under the carpet. Tune into it. See where it needs. I'm really getting really heavy here. So I'm going to ask you, is there anything, have you hurt that? Have you hurt yourself, or have you been pushed? I feel like pushed back or something. I just don't feel, it just doesn't feel like you're being true to yourself about something, if I'm honest. And you know, I say all these words with love, but it's saying to me, follow your intuition, get out there, connect to nature, stay connected, give a little bit more care to yourself, and trust them nudges, Paul. Trust your intuition. I hope that helps. I hope that helps, because I do feel like you're very tired and secluded, like you have locked yourself away somewhat, if that makes sense. So can you let me know if that resonates with you, Paul, in any way? Hope that helps, lovely. Oh, yeah, I feel very heavy for you, Paul, for some reason. So let me know about that, lovely. Okay. Yeah, I do feel very heavy for you. Sarah, are you still there, beautiful? I'm looking down on this phone because I'm not getting notifications on that, and I don't know why. I'm going to have to look into that. Was that you, Sarah, that just sent that heart? Because I didn't see the face. Because I don't feel like any of these cards are yours. Let me see. Being called to give you an Archangel Michael. I'm scared of COVID-19, yeah. And do you know what? Many people are. And, you know, it is very scary. And it is a bit like anything else, you know. But you just... Beautiful. You just got to remember, Paul, that, you know, COVID is just COVID. You know, a lot of people pass away in this time. Everybody passes away in the world when their time's up, and it's just COVID. Yeah, it's just the word COVID-19, and I truly believe that, because like people die of cancer, people die when they go out, people can get shot, can get stabbed, can get run down, all sorts of things. Yeah, so you just gotta go with the flow. Trust that you have done everything you possibly can to protect yourself, and then get out there, because isolation is very lonely. Okay, and they're surely not all your cards, Sarah, but they obviously didn't need to be in this pack. You're very welcome, Paul. Okay, so I feel like these are your cards, and I feel like these I'm going from the bottom of the pack, which is what I've never done before, but I'm going from the bottom of the pack, and I'm working myself way down for the 3 cards, which are yours, Sarah. Okay, so let's have a look. Oh, write about your thoughts and feelings is your first card. Okay, and then admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. I'm just going to read the tops first. And internal love. Yeah, so as I'm tuning into these cards, it's like you're very heavy and full of worry and woe, if that makes sense. Full of anxiety and anxiousness, and the way that you can offload that is to write your feelings down. Yeah, and we've spoke about this before, haven't we? Write your feelings down, dump them in a journal, dump them on a pad, burn them. Yeah, burn them safely, not in your house, but safely. Burn them, rip them up, get rid of them. Yeah, because while they're going around in your mindset, they're feeding you negativity, they're feeding you they're feeding you self-belief that you can't do it, and that's embedding in you. And then when it embeds in you, it gets into your aura, into your soul, into your heart, and it takes over. Then you don't like yourself, you don't feel worthy of anything, nothing comes good to you, you never deserve anything, and you blame everybody else around you. That's how I'm feeling about that card. And the truth that you need to do is to turn all that back round and look at yourself. Yeah. Now, in my posts over the week, I've been doing a lot of mirror work myself, having gone to one of my coaches, and I've worked a lot with the mirror work and asking myself, why do I feel this way? What is it that's not sitting right with me? You know, like when you blame somebody, like, or say, oh, my boyfriend never says I look nice, or God, nobody ever cares for me. Look in the mirror and say, why don't I care for myself? What is it within me that makes me not want to care for myself? How does it make me feel? Yeah? Ask yourself and see what the answers are. And whatever comes up, write it down. Write it down and work through it. Yeah? Get rid of it. Offload it and give yourself that internal love. Give yourself the internal love, what's inside. Yeah? Because inside, if there's darkness, hurt and pain, on the outside, you're only going to paint that pretty picture and soldier on like a good little soldier, and put that picture on outside of your front door for everybody else to see. Yeah? Don't be ashamed to cry. It's a release. Happy tears, sad tears. Don't be ashamed to show your emotions. Holding back your emotions cripples you. It dampens your soul. Yeah? Feel these are very deep cards for you. And it's, you know, you need to tap into your creativity and get your words out, write them down, get yourself supported and act accordingly to what you want to do. Stop spreading the feeling of, I can't do this, nobody cares for me, nobody wants to help me. You know, turn it around and look in the mirror. And how can you help yourself? How can I do more self-care for myself? How can I love myself better and treat myself more worthy to what I want in life? Yeah? Give yourself internal love. Yeah? Because it's all right having the salt baths and going for walks and doing everything on the outside, but the answers lie inside. And if you're feeling pain, hurt, dark and damp inside, you can do all that you wish on the outside, but it needs to be grounded and bedded inside, if that makes sense. I hope that helps. Any inquiries? That's one thing I stopped doing for myself, is crying. Why do you stop crying? Because you're holding it all in. You know, not always holding the sadness in. Because if you're angry, you're holding them in. Yeah, you're holding all that anger within inside of you. Can you imagine all that anger festering inside of you, pulling you apart, making you angry, which is making you feel not worthy of deserving anything, which is making you feel more anxious and undecisive of where you want to go, what you want to do in life. Does that make sense, Sarah? Sorry, because I feel that if I cry, then they win. Who? Because I feel like if I cry, then they win, because it's what they want. Boyfriend and my sister. Boyfriend and my sister. Okay, so with them tears that you're holding back, what are them tears? Are they because you're angry with what they want you to do? Is it not what you want to do, but you just keep the peace? Do you know what I mean? These are the sort of things you can be asking yourself to clear your limitations, to clear your feelings, to allow yourself to be the person that you want to be. Yeah, because there is no right or wrong. You are who you are, and you do what you want to do. Yeah, and you're your unique person. There's no other person like you. Okay. Anger and frustration and some hurt. Okay. So what is that anger? What is that frustration? What is the hurt? What's causing that? What is it that keeps coming back to you? Is it because you're holding on to past life traumas that's caused you to feel all this hurt and pain, and it just keeps coming back to you? Because you remember, on the outside of us is a version of the inside of us. Yeah, and how we feel on the inside will keep coming back to us through words, through programs, through music, through anything. It will keep coming back to you until you ask yourself the question. Because what happens is all this comes to you and then you blame them for it coming, but it's coming because it's how you feel about yourself. It keeps, it's like you're drawing in all the energy because you feel that way inside. You feel hurt, you feel anger, you feel frustrated. So you're going to keep drawing all of it in from everywhere around you. And it's just going to keep filling you up with more and more and more and more of the hurt, the pain, the anger. Yeah? So what is it? Where did it come from? I feel like they're both trying to drag me down. Are you dragging yourself down? I feel that you're probably doing a good job of that yourself. And I say those words with love. I had a dream last night that I remembered my mum's door getting kicked in overnight. And I remember the fear. Yeah? Yeah? So, you know, this is where you need to go deeper. Yeah, this is where we can dig the limitations out. We can go down deep and feel that pain, feel that hurt, feel that trauma that all caused you back in the time that it happened. Yeah? Because you're getting all that coming to you on the outside. So now your mind, when you're sleeping, you're getting that as well. You're getting that all being shown to you. It's time to stand your ground and find where all this hurt and pain started coming in, to start releasing it. Can you imagine, Sarah, if you worked on a deeper level with a coach, with whoever, and you started unpicking all that hurt and all that pain? Can you imagine how much lighter you would feel, how much brighter you would feel? Can you imagine? Just imagine that, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, and I'm afraid it might keep coming. Yeah. This is where I work at a deeper level, Sarah. You know, you've been following me for quite a long while. And this is where we go at a deeper subconscious level. Because it's some subconscious mind that holds all this. It's like a box of baggage. Yeah? All the hurt, the pain, fears, traumas, whatever. It all gets put in there from any situation or experience. And every time you feel this way, something will keep coming back to you to uproot that box and to fill it up a bit more. This is where you go deeper. Nobody can do it but you. You know, I can't come and drag you in and say, right, sit there, you're going to do this. The universe will keep knocking until you listen. Until you listen. And if you don't listen, then, you know, it takes so much toll on your life, you know. In some cases, I've even seen it cause illnesses. So, you know, like back pain or trapped nerves or anything, you know. So please, 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 you know, I love to be free of pain. Yes, and you can be. And you truly can be. Anybody can be free of pain. I'm not saying that you'd never have that pain and that hurt and that fear, because there's always going to be something else that crops up. But it's knowing how to come through it. It's knowing how to deal with it when that happens. So you're not sitting in that dip of darkness and hurt and pain and frustration for months and months on end. Yeah, you can come in it. You can think, right, okay, I know why you're here. I know what it is. I know what to do or I know what to do to find what it is and come out the other side a bit faster. Yeah, it's all there. Anybody can do it. It's as simple as that. Yeah. So I hope that helps, beautiful girl. Yeah, I hope that helps. Yeah, I hope that helps. Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. Oh, my pack. I just go into a silent world. Yes, you just go into a silent world because you're scared to speak your true words because of the repercussions that's going to keep coming back to you. Yeah? But you imagine if you did speak your true words, not with anger in the voice, but with love and peace. Can you imagine how that person would be? If you say they're giving you their angry words and you, how can I put it? Say, They blamed you. It's your fault. You did this, you did that. If you said, well, if that's what you think, then that's absolutely fine, right? Because in your heart, you know them words are not going to be true. But when you're looking through the eyes of anger, like that person is that's chucking them words at you, all they're going to do, they're like a ball to a red rag. And the more you go back, the more they're going to keep batting you. Yeah? Or the more you pull back in silence, the more you're trapping that pain in you. You're trapping that hurt inside of you. Does that make sense? Because you're not being true to yourself. And this is why you're feeling like you're feeling. And I'm getting really bad headache now because you're just overpowering yourself. You know? For years, I used to go back. It's like a blooming puppy with a bloody fighting for their food. And now I'm just like, if that's how you feel. And they draw a blank, you see, because there's nothing to fight against. It's a blank. And then when you change, what happens? The things around you change. So take care of you. Hope that helps, beautiful. See you soon. Take care. Okay, so is there anybody else that would like a card while we're available? What's the time? How are we doing? Yes, I can do one more person. I can't remember who that was that wanted one after you, Sarah. Let me see if I can go back. It's windy here. Boom. Ah, Brenda. That's the one. I knew there was somebody else here. Right, Brenda. You are my final lady. Don't forget to please put any reviews on my page about your reading, because everybody would like to know what you think. Please keep it safe. And if anybody wants to know about my Light Your Soul Fire, where I take you back, strip everything back, and we start again. We take you back, we find out why you feel the pain, the hurt, the frustration, why you think nothing can ever go right in your life, why you think that you would never be able to exceed the same as the next person, right the way back. 6 weeks with me, working one-on-one with me. You get 4 weeks of booklets for you to keep reverting back to help you with your tools and techniques to go further. So like when you do come in that dip, and you will, because everybody does, the perfect person, if I should say the perfect, because who is perfect, but the person, any people have a dip in their life, but they know where to go, they know how to find it. So let me know if you need to know any information about that or anybody else. Please let me know. And I don't feel like any of these are yours, Brenda, so let's have a look. I've been called to give you this one. Healing with the Fairies Oracle cards. These are so beautiful. I love fairy cards. So let's have a look. What we got for Brenda today. I'd like to say thank you all for joining me as well, because it's beautiful to come on. I just love doing this. I do this because this was one of my things that I started my journey with my oracle cards. It just gives me the inspiration to get out of bed every morning, not feel down and dusted and like nobody was around for me. I just felt like the angels were here. So if anybody's having trouble getting on my pages, I don't know why, but I don't seem to be getting anywhere on my pages just lately. I bought a new phone, so I don't know whether anything's gone wrong there, but anyway, I will see. I would probably take my phone back down to proper settings, start again. Whoop. Okay, so 4 cards. Right. Right, Brenda, let's have a look. Okay. Oh, beg your pardon. I went a bit flippy there, didn't I? Okay, so your cards. I have 4 cards here, Brenda. Environmental awareness, follow your dreams, and problems resolved. Okay. So that's the first card. Follow your dream. I'm going to read from the book for that one. See what messages come out for me there. Let's have a think. Okay. So, environmental awareness. You have the power to make a huge impact on our planet. Earth is a living, breathing being, and the fairies are calling upon you to help her. Your contributions could include recycling, picking up trash while on your nature walk, switching to environmentally friendly cleaning products, getting involved with the environmental group, becoming a vegetarian, or educating your children about the nature. You could spend some time outdoors, ask the fairy for guidance to how to make special contributions to Mother Earth's well-being. The fairies will give you the answers in the form of thoughts and feelings, by arranging your opportunity or by helping you see your unique talents. I want to ask you if you've been coming across duplicates of things. So like, say you've been listening to music and the same song keeps coming on, or you keep hearing somebody say the same words, because I feel like they're signs for you. Or you keep seeing the same colours, or the birds, or butterflies. I just feel like you've been seeing twos of everything, but you're not very aware of it. Just, can you let me know that, please, Brenda? First time on my page. How beautiful. Welcome aboard. Let me know about this with the doubles. I feel like things are coming to you in pairs. You know, a bit like Noah's Ark, 2 by 2. Excuse me. I feel like that, but I don't think you're very aware of it, if that makes sense. So can you just let me know about that? Hi, Lisa. Follow your dreams. So what are you dreaming about right now? What is your dream? What is it that you're putting off? I want to ask you, because there is something there that I need to say to you, Brenda. If you were a person, right, say you're sitting there and you was face down looking on your life, how would that make you feel? How would you feel sitting looking back at your life? Would you be contented with the way that you've run your lifespan? Would you be one of them people that are sitting there saying, I wished I'd done that, I could have achieved that, why did I put that off for so long? I need you to really think about that. Not aware of it. No, I don't feel that you are aware of the signs that are coming to you, but they are coming to you, and the fairies want you to be very vigilant. So look out for them signs, see what they are, because there's something twos and twos and twos. I can see it all over, right? Let me know about that future, because it'd be interesting what that is. And follow your dreams. Like I say, I want you to just sit for a minute and think, if you was to see your food, if you was 80, 60, 80 or however old, and you could sit and tell a story to the people around you, would that story be one that you want to give? Because I feel like you're holding back. I feel like you're, yeah, I'm going to do it. And then you go, oh, no, I can't. I'll just stay here. Yeah, hang on a minute. Yes, I can do it. Whoops, I'm just going to come back again. That's how I'm feeling for you right now with that follow your dreams. Because you're laying, as you can see with this card, you've got all the healing colours around you. And when you're laying here in bed at night, everything is so calm and so peaceful. And that's when you go into a deep dream state of knowing what you really want to do. And then you wake up and you're like, yep, I've got the adrenaline. Yep, I'm going to do it. And then you go, whoop, no. Something comes up and says, no, I can't possibly do that. Never going to get me anywhere. But you imagine looking back on your life, and if you did do it, how would that make you feel? And what is that thing that you're putting off? Because I do feel like there is one. Or you've tried and you just keep saying, no, I can't do it. That's how I feel for you. I feel like just... And then the third card, in the future, problems resolved. So follow your dreams, and then problems resolved. Okay. Now, I'm just going to read from the book to see what else comes up for me. Can you let me know about that though? I'd be interested to see what your answer would be to that one. Right. You're on the tip of experiencing welcome relief from a problem that has been bothering you. The fairies want you to know that you have reason to smile, as heaven is working on the solution that you so creative that you'll chuckle with delight of God's sense of humour. Basically, it's a win-win for everyone. You'll soon be receiving good news such as a healing of a strained relationship, an unexpected financial resource, a resolved health issue. And I'm getting a really bad headache as I'm reading this card to you. I feel like you've got so much pressure and it's pushing so hard on you. It's pushing so hard. It's like you want to sit there like that. Oh my God, like that sort of thing. A new career opportunity or a romantic proposal. Please don't strain to figure out how the solution will be achieved or in what form it will manifest. Instead, let yourself enjoy the feelings of excitement and gratitude as you allow heaven to help you. A little affirmation here for you, Brenda, and it says, I ask that all efforts of mistakes and understandings are undone, both in the past and in the present. So yeah, I feel like, you know, like with the head and with the heaviness, I feel like you put so much pressure on yourself to be this person, and you can't forgive what's happened in the past. I feel like there's so much pressure there. You just can't see any way forward. And you just don't know what words to say anymore, because whatever words you say are never right. Now, I don't know whether that's in a workplace, in a relationship, in a family members, I don't know. But I just feel like you're sitting there and you're like, oh my God, it doesn't matter what I say anymore. It just goes in one ear and out the other sort of thing. Does that make sense? That's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like you've got so many dreams and you want to do so much. You just got to release it all. I just feel like that. I just feel like everything needs to be released out into the big wide world, and you just need to say your true words. Because while you're holding back, and you're not going to be looking back at your life and thinking, what you are going to be thinking is, I wished I did that. I know I could do that. That should have been me. I could have achieved all that. But you're sitting, I just feel like you're sitting there going, just ain't got no, I just can't say it. I want to ask you, what's that fear that's holding you back, Brenda? I want to ask you that. What's that fear that's holding you back? And then the overall card is financial flow. Financial flow. Financial flow. Your finances are moving up to a new level. You have been praying for increased flow and have visualized greater wealth. Your positive thoughts and desires have resulted in a rich vein of abundance coming your way. This good fortune not only applies to money, but also to increased opportunities in your personal and professional life. The fairies who are supreme experts in manifestation advise you to keep a positive and joyful heart as you experience your wonderful new state. Continually affirm, I graciously accept good into my life now. I deserve abundance. If you find that this financial flow ever becomes interrupted, ask the fairies to help you adjust your thoughts and emotions so you can and willingly accept all of the gifts so you are so richly deserve. And another little affirmation. I am financially secure. I am supported abundantly today and every day in my future. Yeah, I feel like you've got loads of opportunities, absolutely loads of opportunities here on the table. But it's like you've got the lock and the key, but you keep fumbling with it. Yeah, I can visualise you looking back, thinking, oh, and I still feel very heavy head, like you've got all the worries and the woes, and you're just like, I can't do it. No. But you go to, and then you're like, no, it's not going to work anyway. So why bother? You know? But the thing is, if I'm getting the message to ask you, what if you did do all what you was holding back on? What if you did do? How would it make you feel? And what if, you know, how would it make you feel if you did do all that you wanted to do? If you did say the words that you wanted to say, do the things that you wanted to do. You know, I don't know what they are. Yeah, if you wanted to let me know, then that's fine. If you don't, then that's absolutely fine also. But if you was to want to do something, is it because you might want to change your job, or you know, you're just hiding in the background in a relationship because you're scared of opening up to your true feelings and stuff? You know, loads of different things it could be, but I just feel like it's just exhausted. You're just like, oh my God, I just don't know where to go. Yeah. So I want to ask you, have you been to a self-help group? Have you been to, I'm getting that you might have been to some kind of counselling place or something about it as well, you know, and they are absolutely fantastic. But as one of my other ladies said to me, yeah, they are fantastic, but they just help you talk about it, and then it's sort of like all out there and you don't know what to do with it. Yeah. So yeah, I'm getting that you need to reach out. You need to find something or some place or something that can help you at a deeper level, darling, because I do feel like you're just exhausted, absolutely exhausted. No, you've never been. Interesting. Then maybe you're going to. Then maybe you're going to, because that's the message I've been getting for you. Most definitely, yeah. I hope these cards helped you in any some way, or give you some kind of little golden nugget and a little bit of aspiration for you, darling. Thank you very much for joining me. Please share and care. Send me a message if you need any further assistance privately, and take care of you and have a lovely rest of the day. Thank you for joining. Okay, so how lovely to have some new people on. I'm very grateful from the bottom of my heart. And as I say, oh, go to your nose. My new program is up and running. Yes, please do so. And let me know if you get any nudges, or if you get any 2x2 things come in and everything. Oh, because I like to follow people on, and yeah, please let me know. You can jump on my private group as well. So if you wanted to jump on Transcend Soul Academy, send me a request, because obviously it's a private group, it's not open to everybody. I do post mainly the same thing, but I do go on there at a deeper level sometimes and do more lives and stuff on there. So yeah, shoot me any questions you want to send me, join any friends that you want to, share all my videos. And last but not least, obviously my 6-week program is now open. Light up your soul fire. We can work with anything you want. take you back to roots, and let's see where all these limitations come in to help you, that contributes to you not believing that you're never worthy of anything, or you feel down and out, or you just think that everything's your fault and nothing ever goes your way, or anything else that you're feeling. When I tell you this, it is not your fault. It's just your belief patterns that you've brought along, and you've kept them, and they're stuck to your subconscious mind, and they're leading you astray. Yeah? So come work with me, come alongside me, let me help you, guide and support you in my 6 weeks program. If you want the link, send me a message and I'll forward you the link. Take care of you, have a beautiful rest of the day, and don't forget, smile and love yourself. Take care.